Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. We got a special one today. I'm gonna be talking about Riot Games Vanguard. Yes, the good old Vanguard. Vanguard Anti-cheat, kernel level 0, super controversial. And especially now that it apparently, supposedly, bricked some GPUs, some player hardware. Now here's the deal. There is a bunch of misinformation on the internet about this, including this one video that I caught right now. And yeah, let's just get right into it, because I kind of want to debunk a lot of stuff and just give you the information you are lacking, because all of these random influencers are not providing the correct information for you to understand what is actually going on.
Riot Games is bricking your computer if it thinks you're cheating. Literally bricking your computer by uploading a virus into it. How is this legal? Well, the internet's mad about it because cheaters are finally being held accountable by getting their thousands of dollars worth computer completely bricked, which some are saying causes Riot Games to get completely bricked. Whatever that means. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. And Riot Games responded to the backlash after boasting that its Vanguard Anti-cheat system can effectively brick cheating hardware used in games like Valorant. And they posted an image of the devices alongside the caption, "Congrats to the owners of a brand new $6,000 paperweight." And boy, cheaters were not happy about this, but also anyone that owns a PC, because they believe that they will get their computers bricked if they even mention something gaming related in chat, which I would assume isn't the case. But hey, what do you guys think about Riot Games bricking PCs by uploading a virus into them?
Alright, there is a reason why I keep flashing my League of Legends client. I'm in game. My PC is not bricked. You're literally seeing a recording right now. So there's a bunch of misinformation. Also, I got Vanguard right here. Okay. You can exit Vanguard whenever you're not playing. You do, however, have to restart your PC if you want to play the game, like League of Legends or, you know, Valorant. Maybe some others. I don't know if the other Riot games are using Vanguard Anti-cheat. However, League of Legends and Vanguard are the main ones that I usually care enough to talk about. I don't normally talk about League of Legends lately because I kind of quit playing, but this felt like, you know, a good time to dip my toes back in. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a diamond player at some point. My a recent achievement, I guess, was going from bronze all the way to emerald 2, 1, I believe. I don't recall. And then I kind of quit again. Anyway, mostly because I don't like the current state of the game. Anyway, the idea is that we will be talking specifically about what this dude's saying in this video. First of all, this part.
Riot Games is bricking your computer.
Okay, first of all, it's not bricking your computer. It's bricking very, very specific cheating tools, which are called DMA hardware, okay? These GPUs you're seeing right here, they're called DMA, as in direct memory access hardware, okay? They're specifically designed to bypass anti-cheat tools, not to, you know, they're not for your normal daily use. So the normal daily player will not be affected. If you're not cheating, if you're not using cheating hardware, if you're not using any sort of cheating tools, which are specifically designed to cheat in League of Legends, by the way, or Vanguard, or Valorant, if they're not using any sort of code that is specifically designed to, you know, be used in League of Legends or Vanguard, or if you're not using tools like Cheat Engine, for example, you don't have to worry about it, okay? Even if you use Cheat Engine, I may or may not be guilty of using Cheat Engine in a single-player modded Elden Ring, but at least as far as I am concerned, if you exit Vanguard, at least, you do not get banned or whatever, okay? So, I'm not gonna boot up Cheat Engine while I'm in-game. I'm not that stupid. Anyway, let's address the misinformation. So this guy is saying,
if it thinks you're cheating, literally bricking your computer by uploading a virus.
that's absolute bull shite, by the way. Vanguard does not upload virus on your PC. That is stupid. Absolutely atrociously stupid, and this is a lot of misinformation. I should actually report this dude's video because it's spreading a bunch of misinformation and it's scaring people off the game and off of, you know, playing and touching anything related to Vanguard Anti-cheat. Okay? Now, I know for a fact Americans are omega skeptical about this because, well, Riot Games is, at least the vast majority of Riot Games is owned by Tencent as far as I know, and this dude might actually be American, United States. Fair enough. There it is. Called it. I'm European, by the way. I'm not that skeptical. So I'm gonna do my research before I talk, which I did. I have this right here. If you want to read all this, I'm gonna... something about system hooks and whatever. You know, Riot's Vanguard dispatch table hooks, some code stuff. If you're a nerd, I have looked into it a little bit. I'm gonna attach this if you want to read it. But let's go into my actual research, which is Vanguard related. And we will be talking about not Vanguard first. I'm gonna go down to Riot's Vanguard being the first and currently the best kernel level 0 anti-cheat, and we have a couple of others. Believe it or not, Battle Eye is kernel level 0. It's used in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Destiny 2, PUBG, GTA 5 PC version. Easy anti-cheat is used in a fuckload of games, but the most popular are Apex Legends, Fortnite, and Dead by Daylight. So you are most probably using a kernel level 0 anti-cheat, even if you're not playing League of Legends or Valorant. De Novo anti-cheat is in the finals and Orc Raiders, believe it or not. And then we have Ricochet, which is in Call of Duty Warzone, Modern Warfare 3, and, you know, most of the Call of Duty games. The point is, Riot's Vanguard is not the only kernel level 0 anti-cheat. Now, what does kernel level 0 even mean? That means that it boots together with your system. Well, Vanguard is a little bit more invasive than this, which is why Vanguard is a heck of a lot better than these, in my opinion. It does have its flaws. For example, it screenshots your, you know, what you're doing. It is active at all times. It's right here, which is the main issue people are having with Vanguard. I believe people would be more inclined to stop hating on it if this right here was not a thing. You know, having Vanguard when not having League of Legends or Valorant booted up. This is very, very much annoying. It also takes up a system process, which also means computing power, which means RAM is being used, CPU is being used, and a bunch of other stuff. And then it screenshots your, you know, your screen. Screenshots your screen whenever you are playing something. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention because I thought my wife was getting into a call. Okay, so it screenshots your screen whenever you play the game. Okay, so not at all times, just when you play the game, and it's also looking into your, you know, this task manager processes and whatever when you're playing the game, and it sends that data to Riot Games, which is completely fair and acceptable in my opinion, I believe. Okay? I really do believe that is completely fair and acceptable, considering you are playing their game at a competitive level, if you're playing ranked. I actually do believe Riot's Vanguard should only be booted up whenever you are booting up a ranked game. Okay, so if you queue up for a ranked game, you should be prompted to force boot Vanguard instead of having it on at all times, but that's another story. I'm sure there's a reason for why Riot does this, and we will be getting to that reason soon. So, BattlEye, EAC, the Nuvo Anti-cheat, and Ricochet. And I'm sure there are a bunch of others, but these are the best of the best and the most invasive of the most invasive garbage anti-cheats, how people like to call them, though they are the best. Which means they're usually called garbage anti-cheats by people that are trying to cheat. So, your normal user has nothing to worry about. Believe it or not, they don't really affect your performance, including the Nuvo anti-cheat. DRM is another story. But this is the anti-cheat, not the other one, which checks for piracy, okay? So, let's go talk about Vanguard. So, Vanguard is a highly secure, kernel-level anti-cheat system developed by Riot Games for Valorant and League of Legends, obviously. Its core function is to detect and block unauthorized software and hardware, which I forgot to type down, by running deep within your computer's operating system to prevent cheaters from gaining an unfair advantage. While highly effective, Vanguard's deep system access initially raised security and privacy concerns among players. I was one of them. I'm still a little skeptical about a lot of stuff Vanguard is doing. To provide better user control, Riot Games added a visible tray icon, which is right here. Again, you can exit Vanguard whenever you don't play League of Legends or Valorant. And you can just boot it up again, but you will have to restart your system for it to function. So, it is what it is. There is a reason for that. We'll get to that right here. So, this allows players to see when it's running and give them the option to disable the driver or completely uninstall it when not playing Riot titles, which is true. You've just seen me, you know. If I want to, I can exit Vanguard, but I'm not gonna do that because I got League of Legends open right now. Just for this video specifically. So, how does Vanguard actually function? So it's got kernel level access, it operates at ring 0, which is literally highest level of privileges in Windows. It boots with your system, maybe just slightly after Windows boots up. It has unrestricted access because of this to your PC's memory and system processes, including your hardware, okay? And this allows it to identify cheats that run hidden at the system level, or, you know, at hardware level, which is what we're actually talking about in this video soon. It has boot time startup, okay? So Vanguard driver loads the moment you start your PC, even before you launch the game, which it literally launches, I believe it's either together with Windows or slightly after Windows, okay? And what this does, it ensures no cheat programs or modified drivers can be injected before the anti-cheat system is active. Now, if you do actually manage to boot up a cheat and, you know, start playing, I believe a singular report is enough. Believe it or not, I booted up the game a little while ago, a couple of days ago. I kind of started playing here and there a little bit, had a couple of matches. And where was it? Where was it? Don't look at my score. I believe this might actually be it. Yeah, I think this was it. This was terminated. 4, 6. Yeah, this was it. So what happened here is, because I thought I got banned. This was terminated by Vanguard, okay? So what happened here is somebody actually got caught cheating. And the game just immediately ended. Like, straight up. I don't even think anybody got reported. I think Vanguard just found the cheat and just insta-shut down, get banned. Game ended, we lost nothing. Just 5 minutes of our lives. Maybe 7. 6, 7. I'm sorry. Anyway, the idea is that it works. And my god, does Vanguard work when it does work. So, this has also happened during my playtime, very, very little playtime of Valorant. I believe like 3 or 4, maybe 5 matches, maybe 6, 7. I'm sorry, I keep bringing this up. Anyway, brain rot. Anyway, the idea is that Vanguard does in fact ban people, and it does ban people really, really fast, okay? And you lose nothing except a little bit of time, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Blame it on the cheaters. So, the thing is, it got real-time system monitoring. It continuously scans your system for known cheat software and unauthorized manipulation of game files, okay? So, if you were to use cheat engine, you'd get banned, straight up, okay? So if it detects a cheat, terminated game, ban issued, okay? Now, this is where we get to the video part, where dude was spreading misinformation about Vanguard injecting viruses on your PC, which is not true. It has hardware interception, and what this does, it specifically enforces standard platform security like IOMMU, which I actually forgot what it stands about. I don't recall what it stands for. Let me look it up real quick. YOMU Windows. This is Input-Output Memory Management Unit, hardware level security feature, okay? It enables virtualization-based security, VBS, isolates GPU memory and prevents malicious hardware or external devices from performing unauthorized direct memory access attacks. So, yeah, Vanguard is doing what Vanguard is supposed to be doing. Blocking cheats. Blocking cheater hardware, okay? So it enforces Yomu's Ghostblade, I'm sorry, on accounts that appear to be using external direct memory access hardware, which is,
into it. The internet. What do you want?
This garbage pile right here. This right here. Okay, this garbage pile of GPUs is DMA hardware that is specifically used to bypass anti-cheats and to modify game files and to cheat in games. So these are not normal GPUs. Also, a lot of people were talking about the legality of this, and I'm gonna get into that soon. So, hardware interception. This intercepts attempts to modify game memory externally and renders those cheat devices useless for the game, specifically, okay? Not entirely, okay? These are not physically bricked. They are only being prevented from running, okay? While Vanguard is active. They're prevented from booting up, from running, while you got Vanguard on your PC. So, don't get one of these. Don't get a DMA hardware to cheat. Easy. Now, a lot of people were talking about the legality of this, calling this cyber terrorism. Again, this dude is spreading a bunch of misinformation about Vanguard injecting virus on your PC and destroying your hardware, and then people start calling this cyber terrorism, which is misinformation and not true, and I believe Riot Games actually could have grounds to sue this fella, because it's slandering, actually. I'm not even American, but I believe under US law, this would be considered slander, and Riot Games could literally sue this fella. Okay? Because of this misinformation. Because this is scaring people off of Vanguard-related games. So off of League of Legends, off of Valorant, and there's a lot of money at stake there. Because people buy skins, and my god, are these skins expensive lately. So, is this legal? Yes. Legal under the law, actually, as you Americans like to say. Is this under Riot Games Terms of Service, TOS? Very much so, actually, yes. Why is this legal under the law, you may ask? It's because it does not physically destroy the hardware, okay? It only blocks it from running while Vanguard is installed. So this pile of garbage right here, which Riot Games said, congrats to the owners of a brand new $6,000 paperweight, this only stands for when they got Vanguard on their PC, so useless while Vanguard is running, which is true. It is useless. You would require a new GPU just to uninstall Vanguard, probably. And then be able to use it again. Just not on anything Vanguard related, but it is usable hardware as far as I'm concerned. It's not usable if you want to play specifically Valorant or League of Legends. So yeah, then it's paperweight, quite literally. So, is Vanguard injecting viruses on your PC? Will you get bricked? Should you be scared? Absolutely no. To all of the above. Okay? Absolutely no. Bought a brand new computer, downloaded League of Legends, started it up, instantly locked up. Hard to reset the PC a couple of times, locked up each time, uninstalled LOL. This is not true, by the way. I've been playing League of Legends for... I don't recall what season is now. I think it's 14, maybe 15. I've been playing League since season 1. Way before season 1, actually. And I have been with League of Legends since way before Vanguard got released, but I have been with League since Vanguard got released as well. I've also played Valorant with Vanguard installed. I have also changed 3 systems, 3 motherboards, 3 GPUs and CPUs with Vanguard installed. I have changed, I believe, 4 SSDs with Vanguard installed. These people love to spread misinformation. They want Vanguard shut down because it's good at doing its job, is my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next video. You shouldn't be afraid if you're not cheating, or if you don't have the intention of cheating, or you do not use cheating tools or cheating hardware. Bye-bye.